I want to tell you a quick story. I recently heard about a young man who grew up sleeping in a car alongside his drug addicted mother. He found his way into one of our campuses and was discipled by our leadership team closer to God. Eventually, this young man would become part of that same youth leadership team and serve as a middle school leader. And eventually, after graduating from high school, would attend Portland Bible College. Today, you probably don't even know him, but he's actually one of our community's finest young emerging pastors and leaders. And now he's part of Advancing Jesus movement in the Pacific Northwest. Stories like this are happening all over our campuses. And together we're truly able to be part of Advancing Jesus movement, responding to his invitation to follow him and become fishers of men. The Lord is strengthening our resolve. He's increasing our expectation, and there's more to come in the coming days. To do that and take another step forward, we actually need to become convinced God has placed us in the Pacific Northwest. Isaiah 54 says, "Enlarge the place of your tent. Stretch your tent curtains wide. Don't hold back. Lengthen your cords and strengthen your stakes." This year, in our vision offering, we're going to actually drive the stakes of Manna House deeper into our calling in the city. Our strengths represent our resolve. They represent our place. They represent our strength of ministry here in the Northwest. So on November 19th, we're going to give a stake driving offering. We've done this for nearly 3 decades, so I'm calling us to do something that, while we've been familiar with it before, I believe it has a higher level of prophetic implication maybe than any other year. We're going to drive a stake in and say we're going to move closer to God. We're going to drive a stake in and move closer to each other. We're going to drive a stake in and move closer to the world around us. I'm excited to share more with you about this on Vision Sunday. But in the meantime, we're going to take our pledge cards and we're going to pray and we're going to get ready to give a generous stake driving faith offering. What it will do is not only establish the borders of ministry, but it's going to strengthen our work in the Northwest. Get your pledge card today. Let's strengthen the stakes of Manna House by sowing a financial gift and driving the stake deeper in the ground.